Hey friend, KJ Simpson here, author of the #1 bestseller, The All-Inclusive Diet, and I help people master their lifestyle so that they can master their health, their career, and their relationships. Now, when I throw that word out, lifestyle, I don't throw it out there lightly. It's actually got a lot of meaning to it because it's a predominant predictor of how much success you can achieve in life and also how much happiness potential you really have. So I wanted to ask you, how do you define lifestyle? When I ask that question for most people, they say it's all about the food and the fitness, but I'm here to tell you, my friend, it's more than just the food and fitness. It's actually about the 5 facets that you need to become aware of, first of all, then start to manage with practice, rituals, and habits, and also you need to balance them all together synergistically, holistically, if you ever expect to be able to manage things like your stress, your weight, your health, your vitality, your fitness. And if you got a grip on your lifestyle and you're managing those 5 facets, I can almost bet that you can proudly and confidently say right now, Chris, I'm in the best shape of my life. And if that holds true for you, then I bet, and it's no coincidence, that you're also achieving lots of success in your life and in your relationships, your career, and obviously your health, and you have a certain level of happiness. I'm sure you're looking for more and you're going out there, not just looking, but you're doing what it takes as well, but I'm sure you're there and it's just building on what you already have. Now, if that is not true, then I want to let you know, my friend, you're not alone. Changing and recreating our lifestyle has to be the biggest life challenge there is, and because we're not wired for it. Biologically, we are wired to take care of other people, places, and things, before we take care of ourselves. Second of all, it takes a tremendous amount of energy even to get started making changes to our lifestyle, and then an even more amount of energy to sustain it. And third of all, we're always fighting the drain. Okay, there's always something that is pulling us away from taking care of ourselves. And typically, that is our fear-based feelings, right? This is the modern day word we use is stress. And these are, concerns, worries, and doubt, and anxiousness. And all of these things really drain us of the power that we need to make the changes that we need to make within our lifestyle. And that's exactly why we struggle with weight problems, health problems, emotional problems, and quite honestly, my friend, I struggled from all those problems too. It wasn't too long ago, my lifestyle was quite messy. And it's no coincidence that I had a breakdown in the 3 critical areas of my life. First of all, my health. I was 50 pounds overweight. I was suffering from a serious medical condition, and this was all because of an underlying addiction to drugs and alcohol. And second of all, my 15-year business almost went into bankruptcy. And third of all, my 15-year marriage collapsed and I went through a difficult divorce. I'm grateful for all of those experiences, and in fact, that was the inspiration behind my book, The All-Inclusive Diet. The reason why I wrote it was to show you what I learned. I learned 3 great lessons. The first one was sometimes you need a breakdown in order to get a breakthrough. Sometimes you got to get really uncomfortable in your own uncomfortableness in order to make the changes you want to make in your lifestyle. And the second thing is, I didn't really have a health problem, a medical problem, a relationship problem, a career problem. I had a power problem. And my power problem was solved when I learned something called the power paradox. My fears, which were draining me, I could actually find the energy that I needed to make the changes in my lifestyle within my fears. And that is the 5 facets. That is the acronym for food, emotions, activity, relaxing, and sleeping. And I want you to do this for me. I'm going to go through these one at a time. Rate yourself from 1 being the least to 10 being the greatest on each of these 5 facets. So food. Are you getting enough energy from food without resorting to rigid and restrictive diets that, and let's face it, they're just not sustainable? Emotions. Are you able to manage your emotions, your feelings, so you can experience more of the energetic, freedom-based emotions like joy, happiness, gratitude, without falling victim to the less energetic, fear-based emotions like resentment, worry, regret, and activity? So are you able to incorporate natural movement into your day-to-day life without feeling you need to work out at the gym for endless hours every day? And relaxing and sleeping. How do you put yourself back into your schedule? How do you relax? How do you recover without feeling guilty or you're missing out or you're falling behind with something? So here's what I'm offering you today. A free copy of The All-Inclusive Diet. All I need you to do is pay for the shipping and I'll get this out right away to you. I want you to learn about the 5 facets and implement them into your life so you can have more peace, fulfillment, and happiness. I'm also going to include 3 amazing bonuses. Bonus number 1, the all-inclusive crash course where you get all the training and downloads that accompany the book. Bonus number 2, I want to give you a video series on the 5 facets so you can accelerate your wellness. And bonus number 3, I'm going to invite you to a private Facebook group where you can ask me just about anything related to lifestyle, fitness, and health. And if you're still not convinced that you need a free copy of this book, I'm also going to include a 5-facet live webinar where we can actually get online. I can train you on the 5 facets and you can all ask me the questions live on this webinar. So I want to leave you with this quote, my friend. My mentor said to me as I was going through my life's biggest challenges that all I needed to do was to have the courage to take care of myself and that everything else would take care of itself. I hope to see you on the other side of this video. Until then, my friend, inspire to aspire.